Wagwan, my people. Quick thing before we kick off. The views where you hear upon the Father to Father podcast, them strictly. The hosts, guests, and contributors. Them now represent Catholic Notebook, Spirit Stream Studios, the diocese, university, or any affiliated groups, you see me? And remember, this podcast is strictly for adult ears, so listen up with discretion.
Welcome to Father, where life and faith meet. A place for the soul, where wisdom speaks. Hope in the message, strength in the beat. Welcome to Father, where life and faith meet.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's cracking?
Not much. Hey, it's Father. With me is my right hand, my main man.
Father Greg Lambert.
Hey, you on your A game today?
I'm tired.
I know you are.
I'm tired.
But what am I? An idiot sandwich. Yo, what's good, everybody? You already know the drill. I don't gotta keep telling you, Father. Hey, CatholicNoble.org/Father, CatholicNoble.org/F2F. You already know what it is. We've been telling you this since day one. It's been like, it's kind of cool that we're getting close to like year 2. Like,
yeah. We're at like a year and a half right now.
Yeah, but by the time we get to December is going to be like year 2. We got to remember that so that we have like a fun thing that we get to like our first. It would be our first anniversary. That's going to be dope.
No, yeah, no, you're right.
It will be our first anniversary.
Dang.
That's going to be kind of cool.
Well, technically, your first anniversary is after your first year, like after your first.
Yeah, this
that was
will be our first year, right?
No.
Oh, it'll be a second year.
Yeah.
So it'll be a second anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
No,
our lives are kind of compressed to like, here's a whole bunch of stuff in like a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, it is what it is. But we'll do something fun.
Yeah. So like, I was having this conversation not too long ago with a good family friend of mine, and they asked me a question that reminded me. Basically, the first thing they asked me was, "Hey, Father Greg." I said, "Yeah, what's up?" So we got into this conversation on social media, and I want to know what you think about this. And what do you, Dr. Gio, think about this?
All right, say less.
That's what I said. I sat back, ate my pizza. I was like, what's the question? He goes, is it bad to kiss your girlfriend?
Kiss my girlfriend?
Yes. Now, the whole entire family was there. Mom and dad was there, too.
Where are we talking about?
That's what I had many follow-up questions.
Are we talking about on the lips, or are we talking about the one between her hips?
Whoa.
Hey, if we talking about her lips, I want to know, is it on her face or between her hips? Like, what are we talking about?
I'm retired, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't say you.
I'm just saying. But, like, I got to cover my bases.
Yeah,
you know
that's true.
It's a wild year in 2026.
Yeah,
anyway,
that's true.
So he asked me this question, and I had lots of follow-up questions just like that. I said, well, what do we mean by the word kiss? I felt like Clinton right there. I was like, well, and what are the rules of engagement here? Like, I started to break it down because, one, I got to be careful.
Yeah, nah, for real.
And two, I'm like, yo, my answer really does have an actual impact on this situation.
Yeah.
And the long and short of it is like, okay, cool. If we're talking about you specifically having a girlfriend and you want to kiss your girlfriend, are you talking about sins? Or are we talking about what is like mechanically able to happen and not be a thing? And I'm thinking like, this sounds like a BYU question. Yeah. Like this sounds like a social media evangelical kind of Protestant argument and debate.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the question is meant to unify people, if it isn't just meant to like draw a line down the middle of like, well, this is right, and this is wrong, this is black, this is white, all of these other things. And
this
it's not
feels
really that
like
way.
Is the dress gold and white?
Yeah.
Or
is it
black
blue
or black and navy?
Yeah, something like that.
It feels like it's one of those things.
Right.
It feels like one of those things. However, I'm just gonna let you know this for free. Like, why are you together if you ain't gonna kiss her?
Well, I didn't even go in that direction. I'm just thinking like, yo, we're looking at the kiss or the sexual nature as evil, and it's not.
Well, it's not even sex. Like that's why I asked. Like, because there's some people who be like, "Oh, are you allowed to kiss your girlfriend?" Put "kiss" in quotation marks,
right?
And that's why I immediately went to like, are
what
we
is the
talking
quotation
about
marks?
like, are we talking about the lips? Or are we talking about like
something else?
Because like,
and how far, and how long, and for what duration? All these other things.
Yeah, it's just like, because if we like, I'm just gonna let you know, like in the streets right now, they ain't talking about kissing.
Nope.
They ain't talking about kissing.
No,
Like,
sir.
We
I sit in that confessional, and I know for a fact I'm not talking about kissing.
They left kissing back in like 2003, my guy.
Not 2003, 1975.
No. Because I remember back in 2003 was the last.
You do not remember 1975?
No, I don't remember 1975. I remember 2003 because 2003 was the last time I legitimately had a conversation with somebody who was excited about kissing a girl. Like it was, I was young, and like we didn't know anything about girls or anything like that. And they
I
were
know
like,
you
"Yo."
mean just totally sincerely, but when you put your hand to your chest, like I was young, like, you had to give an explanation, like it happened, it happened, and I was young. It happens. Like I had young blood. I was fresh. I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing right now?
No, because I was like what 2003. I would have been like what, like 8, 9.
I'll let you know right now, dude. I don't do math. I'll let the finance council do that part.
Yeah, this is like the finance council do it. No, because like 2010, I would have been 18, right?
Yeah.
And then like 3 years back from 18 would have been like what, 15? That's 27.
Yeah, sure.
2007.
Carry the one. Yeah.
I don't know. It's not like a 10, 11. Like I'm in that age range, like 10, 11. Listen, I'm tired. I'm not gonna do that. Whatever. You figure it out. You use a calculator. Like it is what it is. No, but like during that time period though, like I remember like that, and the only reason that time like sticks out to me is because the Patriots. The only reason I stuck out is because the Patriots won the Super Bowl. Because I was like, hey, because it was during February. Patriots were live. We just won the Super Bowl. I was like, hey, it's good. We're winning like back to back. I was like, yo, this is dope. And homeboy was like, yo, I got super excited. Like, yo, I'm gonna kiss this girl. I'm like, so we kissing girls now? Like, and that was my head. I was like, yo, we kissing girls now? And he's just like, I mean, yeah, I think. I'm like, so how was it? And he's just like, I don't know. And I was like, damn. Anyways, Patriots won, so like, I was just so happy. Like that was basically it. But after then, like the whole idea of kissing a girl wasn't really that big of a deal. Like I don't remember it ever being like a big deal. It was more of a weird thing if you brought it up that you hadn't kissed a girl.
Yeah.
Like if you brought up in a conversation, because I remember the first year of college, this is 2010, first year of college, second week, we're sitting down and this is the Catholic group, Newman Club. Everybody's talking about stuff, blah, 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 blah. There's only about like 9 or 10 of us in the room. And one of the dudes brought up, such and such is anniversary is coming up. And then a girl goes, oh, that's kind of cool. I've never kissed anybody before. And then everybody just kind of looked at her as like, what?
The record needle scratch.
Yeah. And they're like, what? And then the questions went like this. And I just want you to say no after every question, okay? Mm-hmm. It's just like this. Are you gay?
No.
Are you going to become a sister?
No.
Consecrated single life?
No.
Are you sure you're not gay?
Yes.
Are you discerning single life?
No.
Have you thought about religious life, like Sister of Calcutta?
You just asked me the same question 3 different times.
No. Like, let me show you the progression. Like, go ahead.
No.
Do you have a disease?
No.
Do you hate men?
No.
So, what gives? Oh, homeschool. That's what it was.
Yo. Maybe she just didn't find herself in that situation.
But you
yet.
see the progression, though, right?
Yeah,
You
for
see
sure.
the progression.
It's like something has to be wrong with you.
Like the immediate progression was like, "Are you gay?" And then it was like, "Oh, you're not gay? Cool. Then let's go to discernment." It's like, wait a minute.
Something's wrong with you. Discernment. All right, what is actually wrong? Like, what is? Oh, no, it's preference. discernment something's wrong with you.
Right. And then, like, we get down to it, like, do you have a disease?
And that's if you're Catholic, because if you're not Catholic, we kick discernment out.
Yeah, you
And it's
take all
preference
the
or
religious
something's
stuff
wrong
out.
with you.
And then they cycle back to gay, and they cycle back to, like, are you sure? Have you thought about Sister of Calcutta? Have you thought about the Poor Clares? Have you really? Because you might have a religious streak in you. You just don't know.
That doesn't mean, like, the poor young lady, she was just trying to live her life.
Yeah, no, she became a nun, though.
You're not helping the cause. Like, I was about to defend you.
She became a nun.
I mean, good for her.
She became a
I
nun.
love nuns. I'm just saying.
She became a nun. She was a Poor Clare.
Huh.
She became a Poor Clare.
So is it a bad thing to kiss people?
No, I don't think it's bad. It's experience. I think that, like, to me, kissing is like the release that you have in dating. Because you don't really have, like, if sex is what is the release for married couples, kissing is the release for dating couples. Like, that's how I've always looked at it. Because within dating, there is no release. If you're living a Catholic life, there's no release in dating. And so the only release you technically have is kissing. And so, realistically, why not?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I see where you're coming from with that. I really do. And kissing is not like a mortal sin by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
However,
On your face.
yes.
face.
Let's
I
be
just gotta say it. I just
let's
gotta
just be
say it.
very clear.
I just
Let's
gotta
just be
say it.
very clear.
People out here look for loopholes, dog.
They really are. They really are.
So, like, yeah, I don't ever see it as a problem. Like, the only time I would say that it becomes an issue is when you are just skipping over the relationship to get to the kissing part.
Yeah.
And
Or
that's
if you use
when
it
it
as a
becomes-
gateway.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, hey, come over, now sit here. So we can just make out. And, okay, we're done making out, I'll leave. I don't want to be with you anymore.
Which is that's a weird way to operate life. Because usually if you're using it as a gateway situation to get to the next, air quotes here, level of whatever that might be for said individual, it's be very strange to have someone come over and engage in things of that nature and then just shoo them away.
Well, yeah, in college we used to call them kissing buddies.
That's usury.
We used to call them kissing buddies. It's like, yo, this is the person I make out with.
That's
That's
man. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is weird. That's a good question, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question.
And so I answered the question, Vincent.
Yo, you being called out. Hey, visit. Sit down.
I'm not saying Vincent's doing anything. I'm just saying he asked the question. And I got to make sure I respond to the question because I don't want to go to pizza night.
You better be like kissing girls on the face.
I didn't say anything like that.
Yo,
All
Vincent,
I'm saying is I don't want to
we
be called
watching
out
you,
for not
Vincent.
answering the question.
We watching you, Vincent.
I'm not watching anything. I'm not allowed to watch things like that anymore. Well, we're gonna go on to the next segment.
Yo,
ladies and
let's
gentlemen.
get started.
Back when I needed a man, all I got handed was traps. Said boy go be great, but gave me no pass, so I bled from the faith I ain't know I still had. Good advice don't come cheap, real ones ran wisdom don't tweet. Now I walk through the dark trying not to repeat the same fake love that they handed to me. They come to me now like I know the route. Big bro, what's the play? Can you help me out? And I try not to laugh, but I see myself back when I was broke, begging somebody else. Ain't no manual for this, just pressure and heat. You get burnt by the ones that you thought brought peace. Told my little man, don't believe what you see. Even angels fall hard when they run in the street.
Are you ready for some follow advice?
I guess.
All right. So this one comes from Nicole, Charlotte, North Carolina. I love my brother. I tolerate his wife. Recently, she sat me down over margaritas and explained what she called her family expansion plan.
This sounds not okay.
I thought she meant children. No, apparently she had mapped out inheritance, timelines, college funding projections, real estate appreciation, social positioning opportunities, and hypothetical children that do not currently exist.
We've done a lot of these lately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I asked her what was the purpose of this. She said one of her reasons for wanting a second child was it increases our influence during family decision making.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I don't. That's what we're all thinking. That's what we're all thinking.
Then she starts talking about Christmas seating arrangements 10 years from now. The children aren't born. One doesn't even biologically exist. Meanwhile, my brother thinks she's excited to be a mom. When does planning become manifesting? And when does manifesting become a conspiracy theory to commit something?
It's a thin line, bro.
It's very thin. Also, the fact that she doesn't have any children and she's already talking about her second child to increase her influence in the family, like it's some Medici level. Like,
I was gonna say, it sounds like the Medicis. This sounds like the Medicis, bro.
Which I'm going to tell you the amount of I love feminists. I do. I love feminists because feminists have this weird duality about them. They don't want they want to have this sense of equality to men in the sense of what they have caricatured of what men are, right? This like, oh, men have the ability to do X, Y, and Z, women can't, right? And then when they get into a situation where they have the ability to do whatever they want, they tend to retract back into traditional feminine roles, but then they add the feminist twist to it. And then all of a sudden now it just becomes, okay, listen. So we have to increase influence this way, but I can't say it too loud because I'm a woman. But if I do it through the children, then it's okay. But I know better because I'm a feminist. And if I do this, this, and this, and because of my education, I can tell you this, this, and this. So by child number 2, this, this, and this. Because the children isn't about children at that point. The children are a means to an end to increase my influence and power and authority. That's the feminist mentality. Whereas if I'm a traditional, like a trad wife kind of thing, the children are an extension of myself, there's two different trads. Children are an extension of myself. Therefore, it's like, oh, I'm overly abundant in that sense. Or the children are a gift, and I'm excited to carry that gift and share that gift. And so you have those two different things, right? So it's a utility versus gift versus like extension of yourself. So you have those like different modalities. It's not to say like, and I'm not passing judgment on like one way or the other, because you also have the crunchy moms, which are like a derivative of trad. Like you will never find a feminist crunchy. You'll find a trad crunchy.
That's
Trads
true.
are derivative of
bell curve.
Yeah. Like you won't find a feminist who's a crunchy. Those,
Nope. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
They're gonna be crunchy for the wrong reasons.
You can't be crunchy. You can't be crunchy and feminist. How you gonna be crunchy in a pantsuit? Dude, all crunchies are like, yo, flowing ethereal dresses and walking outside. Like that's
You
not.
can't be crunchy and wear a V-neck.
Yeah, that's not
t-shirt.
it. That's not it.
How that works.
That's not it. So like, yeah. I feel like we're gonna get a lot angry.
I can feel it coming. I can hear the typing, the angry typing.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts?
So what exactly is the question?
Yeah, the
again?
question is basically like, when does planning become manifesting, and when does manifesting become like conspiracy? And you're like, it's a very thin line, and I agree. And the reason why I went on this whole thing about feminists and like trads and all this stuff is because with women, it's very different. And like when you're looking at the studies, like the gender studies and everything that we had for like the last 50 years or whatever, what you see is with women, the line between planning, conspiracy, and manifestation is virtually all on the same thing. And what determines planning versus conspiracy versus manifestation is the actual decision that's being made. Because if I say, when my second child comes in, listen to what I'm saying.
Right.
When my second child comes in, I don't have a child.
Right.
But I'm telling you when my second child comes.
Yes.
Now, is that a plan? Or is that a conspiracy? Or is that a manifestation? But for a woman, until she makes the actual decision, you don't know which one it is. That's why it's always on the same line. For a man, a plan, conspiracy, or manifestation is when he actually says it. When it comes to family planning.
Well, what I'm hearing, like, and I hear that, what I'm immediately going towards in my head is NFP, right?
Yeah.
Natural family planning. We're working with the will of God, working with the understanding that within God's will and within our own will, those two can work together and be able to manifest something beautiful like having a child.
Yeah.
Not saying that we are trying to bend God's will, but we're open to life and having intercourse with the understanding that being open to life is good and will one day produce a child at the appropriate time that would be most beneficial for us.
Right.
But if we have the child regardless, then we have the child regardless and we're both happy for that. The child's a gift, right? So on the line of planning is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with planning.
Right.
We plan every single day. If you don't plan, you're not going to have a functional life.
Right.
You have to. Then we have to manifestation. Now, my problem with the word manifestation is that we use manifestation in today's society, in today's culture, as I'm going to make this happen by journaling, by having a vision board, by making sure that I'm putting enough energy and positive talk into the universe to make this happen. Most Christians and Catholics would call that prayer. I am planning and I'm praying with my plans that my will be done, but also ultimately above my will is God's will.
Right.
So I'm going to plan and I'm going to do my best in life so I can be at this point in my career, that I can be within the general circle that I want to be in, have the amount of friends that I want to have, and then somehow through osmosis, whether that's through dating apps, be careful out there, whether that's through friends, whether that's through church, meet someone who has my same values and skill sets and traits, or just has my same values and we're completely different. But as long as we're both on the same line of what we want in life, then I will have this wife. Most likely I'll have a Catholic wife, right? Or a Catholic husband, depending on who we're talking about. And then I'll get married and then we'll be open to life. We'll start having kids. I hope that I would have like 3 kids. She probably hopes that she'll have like 2. We'll maybe land somewhere in the middle, or we'll have more. We'll be open to life and see what happens. Manifestation in that understanding is not bad. Manifestation as if you are the one who is the creator, in which your will bend to the universe in order to give you something.
Right.
That's a little problematic.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing of like, words have meaning, right?
Yes, they really do.
And like manifestation by definition is not the same thing as like the cultural use of the word manifestation.
Yes.
Right. So the manifestation by definition is the practice of thoughts, beliefs, and positive visualization to bring theoretical desires to reality. And so in psychology, we use manifestation quite a bit.
Right.
But the manifestation is not like we are manifesting all of these things. It's like, no, we have a concept and we're trying to theorize this concept, and we put the concept to paper and we argue about it. We find research about it, and then we layer it together. And then finally it comes to life because we manifested the thought process, and then or we manifested the theory, and then that became something that was useful. Manifestation, as it's said now culturally, is like you said, I will it, therefore it will come. I think it, therefore it will happen. Like if I just think positively enough, it's going to occur.
And the thing is, and I believe that because I agree. And what I'm saying is, I also believe that manifestation and planning go hand in hand. Like, manifestation and planning is like, I am 400 pounds right now.
Well, but if you think about it, like manifestation is, what do you actually desire? Put that image out there.
Yeah.
Develop an image of what you actually desire.
Yes.
And then you plan to get to that actual desire. And then you like build the plan with other people in order to help you to get to that actual desire. That's why it's like that line of like conspiracy, manifestation, and planning.
Correct. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, it's like saying I weigh 400 pounds right now. I want to weigh 180 pounds.
Right.
You are not going to manifest that into reality unless you have a plan on how you're going to get there.
Right.
Unless you have a workout plan, unless you tangibly put your hands on a bar or go on a treadmill and you start walking, you start changing the way you eat, you start sleeping better,
Right.
like things of that nature. That is the practical steps behind your manifestation. Now, when we're talking about conspiracy, the last tail end of this is where it's a very thin line where it's whether we believe, and you're going to have to help me with this one, and let me know what you
Yeah.
think. I think conspiracy, because when we talk about conspiracy theories, we talk about the seeking of truth from the general perspective of the culture.
Okay.
They are looking for the reality that is out there, that is in your face, but you don't know how to look at it, and you don't know exactly where it is, but there's something brewing beneath the surface, and that's the real truth, i.e. aliens, Bigfoot, the government lizards. Choose whatever you want. There's a ton out there, and if you get on Instagram, you're gonna go down a winding hole. I've done it multiple times. Some of the things sound real, some of them don't sound real. It's a trip. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Side story. Anyway, what I am saying about conspiracy is that when we cut to manifestation, if we believe that the manifestation will uncover what the true truth is, this reality, then we probably have crossed the line somewhere into it not being okay.
Well, I mean, like, when you look at conspiracies as a whole, it's just an alternative explanation for events, right? At the end of the day, it's an alternative. Because if you think about it, though, think about it. Think of the craziest conspiracy theories that you can think of. It has to be based on an actual event that occurs.
Yes.
The baseline event is undisputed. What is disputed is the explanation for how the event happened.
Correct.
So it's like the pyramids. Were the pyramids made by doing the blocks from the base up, or were they made underground and was just unveiled over time as the sand disappeared? Like, people have different conspiracies about what and all that is you have different theories about what it is, and the theory is unsubstantiated. That's why it's referred to as a conspiracy. It's it's an unsubstantiated thought process. And when you're looking at family planning, you can have a conspiracy on how you're going to like build your family.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
I'm just gonna play with the numbers a little bit. Yo, is the difference between sticky and mucus that day?
Yeah.
Sticky and slippery and slimy.
Well, that's not a conspiracy. That is a plan. Like, at that point, that's a plan. And this is why I said, like, for guys and women, it becomes two different things. For a woman, the difference is the actual action. I can say as a woman, I want 3 children, and I can get 3 children provided that my biology is fine.
But can the guy
As
say
a man, I can say I want 3 children, but I need your consent in order to have 3 children. You can tell me no, and now I don't have 3 children. We're married. You're like, but I don't want 3 children, and now there's nothing I can do.
But wouldn't that go through the process of NFP, and when you have the days that are most likely like to not get pregnant?
Which means you don't have sex.
I mean, I think that you could also do the opposite.
No, you just don't have sex. Like, look at this. With NFP, this is the thing. Let's break down NFP real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You have 4 weeks in a month.
Right.
1 week is your period. Let's assume you're not being nasty and having sex on your period. That's gone, right? So you have 3 weeks. 1 week, you're fertile. That's gone, right? So now you got 14 days. You have 14 viable days a month that you can have sex. Fine. If you do not have children, congratulations. You have 14 viable days you can have sex.
Right.
If you do have children, congratulations. You do not have 14 days
That's true.
that you can have sex. If you're looking at Monday through Friday with kids and work and everything else, then you're probably looking at maybe once to twice a week, if that. And that is scheduled, and you're like, okay, whatever. Maybe you're able to get a little spontaneity that time, so you push it to 3 times, but you're at most looking at 1 to twice. So really, you're looking at anywhere from 2 to 4 times a month that you're having sex on NFP if you are avoiding pregnancy. Like, you're saying, like, hey, it's not a good time for us to get pregnant. We're going to avoid pregnancy. That's what it is. If you're not avoiding pregnancy, congratulations, you have 21 days to have sex because you only have 1 week off, which is the period. And then after the period, you're done. That is the fundamental difference. So there's a lot of studies, like when you look at the STM study, that's a 2008 STM study that people love to quote all the time about, like, oh, all the people who had increased the amount of times that they had sex while on NFP. Well, when you actually read the study, guess what? All the people having sex while on NFP were using condoms in the study. So it wasn't like they weren't using any condoms or anything like that. They were using condoms on the study, which the study said, and the people who weren't, like, didn't have it as frequently because they didn't use a condom. They didn't want to chance it, so they decreased the amount of frequency, which it came out to be like 2 to 4 times in the month that it happened. So it's this notion of, like, yes, understanding women's fertility is great because it gives you more information, it gives you more confidence, gives the woman more confidence to know, like, when those perfect times are. But it also shifts the balance within the relationship because now sex is fully in the woman's camp. It is no longer in the man's camp, in the sense that I can no longer initiate sex. Sex is initiated by the woman. Because she has to tell me either through a chart, non-verbally through the chart, or through whatever code we have, that, hey, this is a good day, which means that I'm reliant now on her to be honest with me on whatever. So if she has a conspiracy to get pregnant 3 times and she's manifesting it, the decision to get pregnant is the difference between a green day and a white baby day, which is 1 sticker.
I guess that'd be why it's, and I see exactly where the train of thought is going, and I hear that. Would both the man and the woman being involved in the planning and the charting help mitigate that?
No, because it's stupid. What are you, as a guy, there's no point for you to be involved. Like, what are you doing that's involving? Because here's the thing, and I get what they're trying to do. Like, oh, no. The woman is the one that has to do the chart. Like, if you really think about this is the silly nature of some of these charting. And it's one of those things where it's like, I get the thought process is like, oh, if the guy's sitting there doing the charting, then it's going to help. Mm-hmm. It doesn't really help, because if the woman is out there doing the mucus method, right? Or even if she's the thermometer method, or if she does whatever methodology you use, it's still you doing it. And then you put it on the chart. If you tell me now you're introducing a variable for something that you could just do, it doesn't help you. It doesn't help us. It actually increases the likelihood that you're going to make a mistake, because now you're adding in more variables in the situation. What is actually much better is when you sit there and you do it, then you come out and you're like, oh, I'm whatever. Or you have the nonverbals between the two of you. So like, oh yeah, today's a red day. Today's a green day. Today's a white day. Like, whatever the nonverbals is. Between me and my wife, it's like, yeah, it's a red day or a green day. It's very simple. We just know the two. And if it's a red day, I know for myself that I'm not going to be a dick, for lack of a better word, about engaging her physically. So yeah, I'm going to kiss on her. I'm going to love on her. I'm going to do all these things, but I'm not going to psych myself up as if there's going to be sex.
Right.
I'm going to tamper myself to a certain degree and then pull it back. And she enjoys that. So she feels like she's still connected. But if it's a green day, bruh, it's game over.
Light's green.
It lights green.
Exactly.
It lights green. There's been times there's a green day, I was like, all right, I'm going to go shower real quick. I didn't even need to shower, dog. I didn't need a shower, but I went to go shower anyways.
We like cleanliness. Good job.
Right? But that's the thing, though. Like, it doesn't, if you're wanting guys to be more engaged, don't do silly things like, oh, both of you chart. That doesn't make you more engaged. What makes you more engaged is just, hey, this is how I'm going to communicate with you on what my charting is. Simplify that communication, and then if something abnormal is happening, communicate that, and that's how we're engaged. Because if you are sitting there saying, I have to chart with you, I'm going to be looking at that like I have a responsibility now. And if I have a responsibility, I'm going to do it the way that I know how to do it. And that makes sense to me. I don't give a damn about how you're thinking about doing it. And it's not a group project at that point. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this isn't like, oh, whatever. And I don't have what you have. So I'm not going to be like, oh, I don't have the emotions attached to it. You're like, it's sticky. And I'm going to be like, was it sticky or was it slippery? Did you actually check? Like, can you show me? I want to verify. Yo, this is an independent verification. Let me see. Like that is, but that's not what they're talking about when they're saying charting together. That's all I'm saying is like, if you're really going to get the guy involved, simplify it, have something between the two couples. And then from there, it becomes discussion. That's how the guy gets involved. But don't try to pretend like he's involved in the actual like charting when he doesn't even like the emotional side of it. He's not actually involved. It's the woman that is going through the emotional side. My job is to support you during the period of the month, but I don't need to know all of the different nuances to do that. All you need to tell me is, are we having sex or are we not having sex? Because if we're not having sex, there's things I can do. If we are having sex, there's other things I can do. Because if we're not having sex, I'm going to take the kids, I'm going to do the laundry, I'm going to do all this other stuff. And then when we're together, I'm going to put you in my arms and we're going to sit down and watch a movie. But if we are having sex, I'm going to take the kids, do the laundry, do what other stuff. And then when they go to bed, I'm going to put you to bed. Like, this is... That's the difference, dog. That's the difference. I'm just saying. But the difference between conspiracy, planning, and manifesting for a woman is the actual decision. But for a man, it's when you say it. Because you can... If I say it, then you know almost automatically whether it's planning, whether it's decision make, like whether it's manifesting or whether it's conspiracy. You know them automatically. But if it's a woman, you have no idea. You have no idea. And it's terrifying. A woman comes up to you tomorrow, Father. I'm going to say this right now. A woman comes up to you tomorrow and says, Father, I'm going to have a baby.
And you're like, you're married, right? I never seen your husband before.
I'm just going to have a baby. Don't even worry about it. No, is that conspiracy? Is that manifesting? Or is that...
It's problematic.
Is that planning? Which one of the three is it?
It depends on if she's married. It does a lot.
But if a guy comes up and says, hey, we're having a baby. You see, I even had to change the way I said, we're having a baby. Mm-hmm. I didn't have to say, we're having a baby. I had to change it.
Oh, your wife or girlfriend. We hope it's
is
your
having
wife.
a baby, right? Or dang it, man, I'm having a kid. Right? Mm-hmm. This difference. Or like, yeah, I'm so excited to one day be a father.
Oh, there it is. There it is. That's the one that you want to hear if you're a dad and you got a son.
Yeah.
Like, oh, one day be a father. Oh, that's so good. That's good. But if he comes to you and says, I'm having a baby. Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Who is we? Who is we? Like, not good.
Oh, man, let's get out of here.
Yeah, that was a lot.
That was a lot.
Whoever asks for advice and they laugh at you or worse, they give it with strings attached. I learned some people don't help to help, they help to hold you. So be careful who speaks over your soul, cause not every God told me came from God. Not every I got you means you're safe. Some just wanna wear your story like a chain. Good advice is a treasure map buried in pain. Real truth ain't loud, it don't chase fame. Now I write what I needed, tattooed in flame for the next lost soul walking out of that rain.
Hey man, the Captain Double recently did their 1-2 thing, and like, hey, listeners loved it. Listeners were having so much fun. They were just like, "Yo, how ethnic were you?" Was fun. Yo, how ethnic were you? Was fun. I feel like Greg doesn't know anything about ethnicities.
I promise you, I wasn't having fun.
No, yo, but people are like, yo, let's see if he can channel his inner white girl.
What?
Let's see how white Father Craig really is. So, they gathered, the Captain Overreaching gathered a whole bunch of like different white girl phrases, level 1 and level 2.
Who defines the levels?
They did, I guess. And also, just generic white people phrases as it is around the world. See how good you can be. All right.
I mean, sure, I guess.
We're just basically gonna try the white girl phrase to see how far you get and see just close out the show. I think it's just gonna be fun. All right, ready? It's giving. What does that mean?
That's a recent one. Mm-hmm. It's like the equivalent of saying like this is the vibe that it's putting off.
Okay, good. Literally dying, overwhelming.
I mean, that's pretty straightforward. They could be they're not literally dying, but they're laughing like it's an over the top situation.
Okay, stop. I can't.
They actually can. It is an overwhelming, most of the time funny situation, but it can be used for situations that are not funny and are actually really inappropriate or bad.
All right.
Like there's been multiple times I called you. I'm like, dog, I can't.
Yeah,
I
no.
can't. I
Right?
can't.
Which low key, I don't know how this is is that a white girl thing? Maybe it's a white girl thing.
I think this is a culture thing. I think what we're talking about is culture, the way the culture speaks right now.
This is my thing though. Like there are some things that are like clearly these are ethnic things that have made it into culture, so everyone just says it. Like say less started off as just a black community thing, and then it made it into culture. Everyone says it, and so it's like, all right, it is what it is. I can't. Really was like what was that movie? They made artificial faces and plastered it on themselves and
Face Off?
No, they literally made like prosthetics and they put it and
This is Hollywood.
no. Like it was limbs and the dude that does the muscular bounces on his chest. Like, what?
Oh, white girls.
Making my way downtown.
Yeah, white chicks.
White chicks, yeah. Yeah, they made prosthetic faces and like put them on. Like, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the person who I have lobbing like guesses at me in context as I try to make these situations.
Yo, whatever. You figured it out. You're a smart guy. Yeah, white chicks. And white chicks. Like, yeah. They was like, yo, I can't. Like, that's when I first heard I can't. Was in white chicks.
I mean, it's kind of like that.
Like, I can't even. Like, it was I can't even, and then it just dropped the even.
Before that, like in the 80s and 90s, is the term as if.
What does that even mean, though?
As like, as if I would ever, ...
Oh. Yeah, I guess. As if.
Yeah, and that got played out. It's going to come back eventually. That's how the pendulum works.
I fear.
What? I fear what?
I don't know. I fear.
Jesus said, "Don't be afraid."
Yeah. What does that mean? I fear.
Oh, I know what this is because I just saw this online like today somewhere in a chat room, and someone had said,
I don't think you want to say it like that, dog. What you mean? You right here on chat rooms?
"No, it was like a thread of a conversation."
They're not called chat rooms. It's just called a thread. You are so old, my guy.
My knees are better than yours.
That's fine.
He just said, "That's fine."
That's fine. My eyes are better than yours.
No, they're not. I don't wear glasses. And my eyes are fine. But anyway, like what I was trying to
My
say.
autism is better.
He's just got a lick. But I fear is put at the end. It is actually funny the way it's used. It almost sounds like it's feudal lord speak. And so it's saying like, hey, did you make like this is ridiculous. Hey, did you make it to the bathroom on time? I know you were struggling. I did not. I fear. Like it's just a way of saying like it's making it sound as if it's more proper than it really is, but it kind of adds jest to the situation.
Yeah. It's like reluctantly true. Something like you reluctantly admit that's true.
Oh, like did your girlfriend make it from Spain to come visit the family? She did. I fear.
I fear. Yo, okay, wait. What about this? Main character energy.
This person has it all going for them, and if the story is being told from a distance, they are the main character of the story. They get the most attention.
Which, low key, there's a lot of there's a lot of people that believe they're the main character.
Yeah.
When really they are a side note to a side note to a side note to like a side note, and honestly, no one knows.
You can usually identify those people by the ones who go out of the country and end up getting arrested. Those are the people that think that they're main characters.
Oh yeah. What about it's the blank for me?
Oh yeah, it's like pointing out a thing. It's like pointing out an aspect of a situation. That's it. The fact I gotta explain this is much more difficult than it should be.
Yeah.
Because I know what it means, but to explain it to someone is really hard.
Yeah.
It's pointing out an aspect of a situation that basically speaks for the audacity. Like this, I'm pointing to the audacity of the situation.
Yeah.
And it's too much for me to handle. So I'm gonna put this in your face, and you're gonna do with it as you please.
Or it's like you could also do like you like something and just be like, oh, it's the hips for me. Oh, it's the t-shirt for me. Oh, it's the eyes for me. You could do that too.
Yeah, you could, or you could use it in a situation like it's I'm leaving the country and you refuse to give me spending money or a way to take care of myself for me. Like,
yo, that's mad specific.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, no. Okay, Solulu.
Oh, wait, what?
Solulu.
Solulu?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. I don't think I've ever heard that.
It's Solulu. Like, what's the Solulu?
Is that supposed to be a clarifying statement?
That's the clarifying statement. Like, what is the Solulu?
What's the
Here's another sentence. She was Delulu, so we had to figure out a Solulu.
Oh, a solution.
Yeah.
See, that's way too short. They chopped and screwed that way too much. You can't figure out what that means.
It's Solulu. I don't know what it's doing.
That sounds dumb. I was gonna say, like, you can make an argument for Delulu because, like, oh yeah, delusional. That sounds like delusional. Solulu?
Yeah, Solulu.
Like, that sounds like something you're not supposed to have, like, in your body. Like, that sounds like something that you can carry that, like, the doctor can say you got Solulu.
Yeah.
And that's not good. People, they're like, who'd you get that from? Like, that's not... Dang. Don't be high-fiving me out here. You got that Solulu. Like,
Yeah, the Solulu.
It's gross. So I don't know what you got in your house. You don't wash your hands.
What if I said the Delulu is in the Solulu?
That sounds like alcohol. Like, you drink, you're gonna have a drink. You're gonna start feeling yourself like your main character energy, and you're not. Your side character energy at best.
Yeah, the Lulu is in the Solulu. If I said it like that, what am I saying?
I can't. Next
What am I
question.
saying? What am I saying, Father Greg? What am I saying? You know what it is. You know what it is.
That's the problem. It's a Solulu for me.
It's a Solulu for you.
It's a Solulu for
It's a
me.
Solulu for you. Yo, I'll give you one of these to level up. I'm a gold girl now. It's a level up. You did the basic girl stuff. Now you on the level up girl stuff. I'm a gold girl now.
Sounds expensive.
Yeah. It's basically like she's into mineral wealth.
Into what?
Mineral wealth.
What does that mean?
She likes gold and other precious gems.
Dog, why was I thinking about expensive water? Like, does that mean gold status? You get expensive water? You heard mineral wealth, and you're like, mineral water. Like, dog, that's too expensive. Why are we doing that? Just get Aquafina like everybody else. Get the Zephyr Hills and be quiet. Like, what are we doing?
No. It's small barter, nothing. Yo. Someone says I'm entering my soup era. What does that mean?
Oh yeah, you're hitting that cardigan wearing, soft forest green wearing, long dark hair with pale translucent skin, having soups. Like, you just have soups and rainy days like you live in Seattle, and that's what you do. And it's either that, but before soups, because soup era is really more for dating and or like about to get married or single. And then you got sourdough era, which is more for the domestic married individual. I had a lot of confessions. I had a lot of spiritual directions.
Yeah. In Nordic countries, it's called hygge.
That sounds like an insult.
No, it's called hygge. Well, basically, it's just in Denmark. It's called hygge. Everywhere else is called cozy, where you're just like, you're cozy. You have your hoodie and your sweats and your socks and all that stuff, and you got a mug of tea and maybe some aromatics and a lighted candle. But in Denmark, they call it hygge because they want to be different.
I feel like we don't got to put a title on being comfortable, because that sounds wonderful. That sounds really nice. I don't drink tea like that. But that sounds really nice to be able to put on a hoodie and some sweatpants like when it's cold outside and kind of cloudy.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, I can rest. I can relax.
Yeah. So like that's called cozy. Like you're just being cozy. But Denmark says no. It's called hygge when it's not cozy and it's not just being. It's when you are able to melt into the space and allow yourself to just
Sorry, I'm trying to take you seriously. I was.
no, seriously. It's this whole thing. There's this whole debate because it's just like, because it's not like, because the whole thing is like, it's not just cozy. It's like, the space allows the oppression of. Stop! Don't make me laugh. You're doing it. I'm not looking at you. Don't make me laugh. The space allows the oppression of the room to like not bear down on you, so you're able to just decompress in a more natural way, and you are able to melt into the room. That's hygge.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say two things.
Yeah, what?
One, our ancestors that fought for this country can never imagine. That's the first thing. That's the first thing. Like, usually, like, if a dog, we can't send these men to war.
Yeah, no.
You can't.
No.
You can't send these men to war with a gluten allergy. Nah, fam. Nah. You're not gonna make it in a bunker. This is not gonna happen.
There is no bunker in hygge. Like, give me my tea and my warm blanket. You know what?
You can't preach about this and misspell it or mispronounce it.
Hygge?
Yeah, nah, because you're gonna have a whole issue on your hands.
Why?
It's Bolton.
Hygggie.
Yeah, but you gotta say it correctly and enunciate.
How would you say it?
What do you mean? How? That's the way it's said, right?
Yeah, hygge.
Yeah.
You can't say it, can you?
No, I can say it.
Then
I
say
don't
it.
want to make the mistake.
Say it, Father Greg. Say hygge. Say it. Hygge.
I'll do you one better. I'll ask you a question.
Yeah.
Why are you gay?
Uganda is undefeated! Undefeated! Hey, that's all the time we got today, babe. Hey, for all of us here at Catholic Nova Conspiracy Studios, we love you. You're very special.
No more than very good fruit.
We out!
Oh, don't cancel us.
Where life and faith meet.
Father to Father is a production of Spirit Stream Studios. All rights reserved.